In this daily drop, I'm going to talk about pivoting both as a producer and in life. So let's go. All right, everybody, less than 24 hours away from going back to the States. This is my pre-espresso voice. Please excuse me. I need it, and it's in that building there. So hopefully I'm going to get it soon. And I wanted to talk about pivoting because I think it's a really important thing, both as a producer and in production. And the reason I said in life in the beginning of the episode is because we were about 4 or 5 days ago looking at one of our destinations on this trip and realized that the weather was going to be horrific. So we quickly canceled that hotel and rebooked where we are now, more in the central part of Italy as opposed to the west over by the coast. And the reason we did it is we knew that we could still do the work we needed to do, but the trip itself would be much better. Now, in yesterday's episode, I was in Ferrara. It did rain, but nowhere near the close to 3 inches it was supposed to rain in our other location. And sometimes pivoting is essential to your experience in life or what you're doing, or with some of the stuff that's going on right now on the East Coast of the United States, just in terms of safety and just making quick decisions to make sure that things are okay. But in terms of production and producing, pivoting is an extremely important thing and a skill that most people need to have if they're in this industry. If you think, and I've mentioned this in the past, that what we do is paint by numbers, it most definitely is not. And having the ability to pivot when something comes up in a production is really the key to the castle. It's the ability to sometimes make lemonade out of lemons. It's the ability to be able to get the production done, make your day, whatever it's going to be. So that ability to, and more important, it's early. I need that espresso. More importantly, to have the willingness to solve problems and to be able to pivot when you are in production is really essential, not only for you personally, but really for anybody else that's on that production. And if you're in the producer's role, it's really a role that is not only about being responsible for the production, but it's also a role that is about making sure that you are getting that that cast, that crew, and everybody else through their days. You're getting what you need, and what you need may not be exactly what you planned. So it's really important to know that sometimes, even though a lot of people in our industry, including myself, are very specific about what we are trying to produce and create, we have to have the willingness to change and to pivot. So my advice is, if you're new to the industry or you don't do a lot of producing, just be willing to problem solve and pivot. All right, don't forget to wait there and to, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.